On the set of The Hunger Games, Jennifer Lawrence told co-star Josh Hutcherson she could kick all the way over his head. Instead, she gave him a concussion. Director James Cameron, known for being tough on set, allegedly kept a nail gun on set that he would use to nail cell phones that had the misfortune of ringing to a wall above the exit sign. A hosiery entrepreneur from Indiana invented the first roller coaster to stop Americans from sinning. He wanted to distract people from bars, gambling, dancing, and brothels. NASA's famous space probe, Voyager 1, can travel around 1 million miles per day. It will take 300 years to reach the inner boundary of the Oort cloud, but about 30,000 more to exit the cloud on the other side. African gray parrots will be selflessly helpful to one another, including non-friends. Researchers have found the parrots assist one another voluntarily as long as you provide a food incentive. Genes are shorter strands of DNA. Not all DNA is genes. In fact, your genes are only 1 to 3% of your DNA. Scientists now know that the other 97–99% control your genes. British police issued the world's first ever speeding ticket in 1896 to a Benz that went 8 mph. Since the speed limit was only 2 mph, the car was over 4 times the speed limit. Sometimes people sneeze many more times than just 2 or 3. Donna Griffiths, a woman in the UK, sneezed for 978 days. At the beginning of this sneezing episode, she sneezed once every minute. There are completely black chickens that have black plumage, black legs and nails, black tongue, black meat and bones, and even black organs. According to the International Shark Attack File, on average, sharks only kill about 6 humans worldwide per year. Meanwhile, humans kill nearly 100 million sharks per year, mostly from commercial fishing. Your best search mate for college assignments is not Google.com. Use scholar.google.com instead. Try adding PDF to find downloadable copies. Best known for his theory of evolution, natural selection, and survival of the fittest, Charles Darwin married his wealthy first cousin. The droughts in Europe today have been among the most devastating in at least 2,100 years. Researchers have observed that droughts experienced since 2015 are without precedent. It's an unmistakable sign of climate change. Rod Stewart's 1993 New Year's Eve concert on Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, was the most attended free concert that ever took place. Intrinsic motivation, driven by internal factors such as personal satisfaction, is more powerful and long-lasting than extrinsic motivation, which comes from external rewards. The ginkgo biloba tree is nearly immortal. Scientists have found their lifespan is theoretically unlimited. They can die due to external factors, but never of old age. Research shows that long-term couples with deep, strong connections can successfully soothe each other in stressful situations, or when one of them experiences pain simply by holding hands. Kate Winslet keeps her Oscar in her guest bathroom, so guests can pretend to give their own Oscar acceptance speech in the mirror when they visit. Physicists have already performed a simple type of teleportation, transferring the quantum characteristics of one atom onto another atom at a different location. Immersing yourself in different cultures while traveling can foster empathy and tolerance, promoting a more inclusive and compassionate worldview. While the Earth appears to be round when viewed from the vantage point of space, it is actually closer to an ellipsoid. However, even an ellipsoid does not adequately describe the Earth's unique and ever-changing shape. When blue whales dive for food, they can reduce their heart rates to as low as 2 beats per minute. Normally, their heart rate is just 2 to 8 beats per minute. An eco-ATM looks like a normal ATM. In reality, it recycles your old technology, cell phones, tablets, etc., and pays you the amount it is currently worth. A plant native to Mexico has a scent reminiscent of chocolate. Named Cosmos atrasanguineus, or chocolate cosmos, its dark red to brownish flowers aren't edible. According to a British law, it was a crime to commit suicide until 1961, and anyone who attempted and failed could be prosecuted and imprisoned. Ketchup was sold as medicine in the 1830s. It was believed to have medicinal properties and was used to treat various ailments. Mark Twain was born on a day in 1835 when Halley's Comet came into view. When he died in 1910, Halley's Comet was in view again. Walmart accepts fewer job applicants than Harvard admits students. Harvard has a 4.5% admittance rate, while Walmart takes only 2.6% of its candidates. When scared, your brain releases adrenaline, triggering the fight or flight response. It prepares your body to confront or escape threats. A big new genetic study published in the journal JAMA Psychiatry concludes that waking up just 1 hour earlier could reduce a person's risk of major depression by nearly a quarter. Hot dogs are the top cause of food-related choking in children under the age of 3, followed by hard candy, grapes, and nuts. Crowing up to 130 to 143 decibels, a rooster's crow can make you deaf if you stand too close. To keep itself from going deaf, scientists found that the animal tilts its head back when it crows. It protects its ear canal like built-in earplugs. A hug longer than 20 seconds will release chemicals into your body that make you trust the person you're hugging. A chef made the world's longest handmade egg noodle that measured more than 600 feet, which is longer than the Washington Monument. If all Americans used 1/3 less ice in their drinks, the United States would become a net exporter instead of an importer of energy. Dolphins sleep with one eye open in order to avoid being eaten by sharks. The ability to stay partially conscious also allows them to continue to get air while sleeping. A deployed airbag adds as much as $2,000 to the cost of repairing a vehicle. That's enough for insurance companies to often declare the car totaled. Optimists tend to be healthier, as they are more in tune with their health and potential risk factors, including heart health, stress, nutrition, exercise, and alcohol, nicotine, and drug consumption.